First of all, I'd like to say that it is a privilege and an honor to be here. And how I got to go right after the two councilmen, I don't know. I'm going to talk to Viviana after this because I think she had something to do with the scheduling. But anyway, she asked me in reference to what would I be coming and addressing you tonight. And what I would address you with is simply this. And I believe that this is a time in history where God is calling and saying that it is time for us as people of the church, those of faith, to wake up, arise, stand up, speak up for the unborn. See, because we've been asleep far too long. We've been sitting still far too long because the battle has been on the shoulders of far too few when it should be the battle of the multitude. Yep. See, it's time to stand up and to say no more, because enough is enough. Because one child lost to the abortion clinic is one too many. That's right. It's time to speak up and say that you're going to hear my voice whether you want to or not. Yeah. Because I've had enough. And I understand that what slavery didn't wipe out, you're trying to now do through genocide. And we're not going to have it. Because when the least of us suffer, all of us suffer. Because it's not about race, creed, color. It's about human rights, and it's time for us to stand up, wake up, and to speak up. Amen. See, God told us in Isaiah 51:9, he said simply this. He said, awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake as in the ancient days and in the generation of the old. See, 40 years ago, abortion wasn't an option. So we've got to go back to our roots and say, it wasn't good enough 40 years ago. It ain't good enough now. Right. And we're no longer going to be silent. Right. He tells us in verse 17, he says, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem. You who have drunk at the hand of the Lord, the cup of his fury. See, God is angry. He's angry because we talk about love. We talk about caring about one another, but yet we don't care about the unborn. And we don't understand that it doesn't matter about being politically correct. It's time to be politically incorrect. It's time to say no more. Right. Because see, they don't stand a fighting chance without us. Right. You know, I have served in the United States Army, and I'm not a chaplain, for over 27 years. I'm a citizen that volunteered to serve in this nation because I believe it's the greatest nation in the world. Yeah. But what makes it great is its people. And it is our concern, our compassion, and our love for one another. But quite frankly, I must tell you, we've missed the boat. Because we have not spoke up for the unborn. We have not spoke up for the one that's in the womb that is being murdered daily. Because one, again, is one too many. Cadence, so I'm going to give you just a few, and I want you to stand up because we can't sit still anymore. And I want you to remember that you are in the army of the Most High God. And that we are to fall into formation and to get ready for the battle that's ahead. And it's not one person's battle, it's all of our battle. So it goes like this. Left, right or left, stand up. Left, right or left. 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. Left, right or left. See, what we're saying is, God, I'm in your army and I'm ready